and how all of those pieces come together side by side, and how you could leverage them in a way that will make it easier for you as a business owner finally get the benefits that you were looking for without placing a hole in your wallet. So if this is something that you are interested in learning, then definitely start combining go high level with OpenCloud. So to pull this off, you need a couple of ingredients. Ingredient number one, business use case. Ingredient number two, environment. Ingredient number three, theme and personality. And of course, there's more ingredients, but all right. So the number one ingredient that you want to be hyper focusing on is themes. So themes, personalities, identities, roles, responsibilities, all of that is what you want to be focusing on when dealing with open cloth and go high level. This is not such a trivial thing, but it becomes somewhat trivial once you start using it and developing agentic style of working with the environment. So, in simple words, this is the environment that I'm using with Open Claw and Go High Level. There's an organizational structure, and of course, that would be the talent agency. And of course, if you have other organizational structures, um, then definitely, in my case, it happens to be talent agency. So multiple organizational structures baked together to create this really powerful environment and open claw with go high level. They come and go. They kind of work interchangeably. Initially, when I started setting up go high level, it was here and there, like let me give it a shot. Let me connect one node, connect another node. The next thing you know, I'm like, everything is smooth sailing, interconnecting all sorts of workflows, email nurturing campaigns, book appointment systems, like um, all of those things together, which is pretty cool. It does gives you that deterministic style of working. Now, I know, I know, some of you probably wondering, well, Rome, how do I become a go high level expert? What should I do? Number one, get go high level. Number two, get open clock. Number three, use Feudal educator Clay to create a spiderweb blanket around your use cases and your environment. And of course, have a theme, have personality, have all of those elements tightly coupled and integrated together um, with your identities. So, what is the identity? How does it work? How can you build it? How can you shape it in a form of, um, like whatever it is that you're looking for? What is the secret of building some of those high cardinality heterogeneous identities that are intertwined and tightly coupled in your own ecosystem? What is the best way to do that? And of course, guys, this is something that you get to learn inside of Feudal Incubator, a custom coaching program. But yeah, so kind of hopefully that makes a lot of sense. And if not, definitely, guys, let me know. All right, guys. Couple of things. I gotta put the headset on. Sheesh. Okay, so let's see. All right, guys. So here's what the gravity of the situation is. If you wanted to use go high level and cold and open claw, then all you gotta do is set up go high level, set up the environment, set up all the other details, and kind of get it all up and running. That's kind of like one way to do this is to do it just with a go high level ecosystem itself. But because you have to kind of manually do things without prescriptive recommendation for how to set things up, I think that's probably going to be the next thing that Go High Level is going to introduce. Kind of like a way for you to set up the entire Go High Level setup with APIs just by token to it, and it just kind of does things. I think that's probably going to be the next thing. Now, I know some of you will say, well, why should I do that? Why not just use OpenClaw and do that? So, guys, look, at the end of the day, OpenClaw, if you use it, you're going to get cooked if you do it in the wrong way. If you do it in a just like don't organize your workspace, don't include the don't organize it the way you want it. Now the truth is, like, here's what's going to be happening. You're not really going to know like how to organize things because you're going to be constantly kind of going through that technical depth, elevating, adding extra technical depth on top of everything that you do. So technically what's going to happen is you're just not, even though you may have the right intention to have everything organized and decluttered, in reality it's going to be a bit difficult for you to accomplish unless you follow the framework. But even the framework falls through the cracks because the way it works is you begin with from top to bottom, then start expanding from bottom to top, and then start like introducing diagonally all of those ways. And of course, that becomes a problem. It becomes a problem because you run into context rot, and that's the biggest problem. The biggest problem right now: context rot and no grounding. Google's researching actively on grounding, and that's going to solve that problem. Anyway, that's it, guys. For now, I'll see you next time.